On today's Family, the growing epidemic of absentee fathers. In A Father's Promise, a documentary airing this weekend on MSNBC, we go to Newark, New Jersey to catch up with 12-year-old Haru. We first met him when he was a newborn and his parents were married. But over time, things in his life have changed. Haru Kirkland reflects on his father's absence.
She used to be in the hospital a lot because he has to have flashbacks of the war.
When Haru was still a baby, his parents broke up. Diagnosed with post-traumatic stress syndrome, Keith, a veteran of the First Gulf War, says he periodically disappeared from Haru's life as he shuttled in and out of psychiatric wards.
In my head, this is your world. I don't belong here. I have nothing to do here. I'm just floating.
I really feel that he should have been here more, but I think that he couldn't.
Haru's mother, who is studying to be a nurse, says despite any resentment, she has resisted bad-mouthing her ex.
The kids don't really need that. They have enough pressure of not having their father around. No, that's not what happened.
For years, Haru had his own explanation for his dad's absence.
He had to do something for his job because he is a poet. He would have to go out of town for a couple of weeks, or just write this new poem that would take him days to write. And then that's why we didn't get to see him that much.
Haru maintains he has a wonderful relationship with his father and plainly treasures the good times, like the one they had a few weeks earlier as they walked down a rainy street.
So, you know, when cars come by and there's like waves of water coming, he pushed me, and then I got wet. No, I got mad, and then I pushed him, and he got wet. So we were just sitting there wet, mad, and got on the bus.
Keith also lights up when he describes another of their recent escapades.
Matter of fact, we were in here last weekend, and it was his first coffee experience. This kid takes a big swig of coffee. I've never seen an uglier face on anybody.
Keith told his children that he'd stop by on the day we interview Haru, but he doesn't show.
Rocks at the snake.
13 days after Haru's father went missing, he's located, hospitalized in a VA facility yet again. But whatever happens, Haru's mother feels that Haru will be all right, especially since the line of communication is always wide open between mother and son. They can talk about anything, she says, even the girl he's sweet on.
He was kind of nervous. He didn't really know what to do, so I explained it. You know, they even hugged each other, so I even showed him how to hug her properly. You know, and I got a kick out of that, actually. It was kind of funny.
Even so, she demands that he not carry things too far.
I don't talk to Haru about being a father yet. I just try to build character, because you need character, and if you build character, everything else should fall into place.
Can you ever imagine being a dad someday?
A dad? Right now, I kind of feel like I'm dad because I have a little sister.
21, 22.
Now I see what dads have to go through. You gotta take care of them, make sure that they eat, go to sleep, have fun in between. It's kind of hard. I can imagine that happening, but not anytime soon.
And we follow two other kids. This was first a documentary that was done in 1996 when these kids were born in Newark, New Jersey. And not only do we follow them, but we also have a roundtable discussion with Mayor Cory Booker of Newark, the principal of a great school that Haru goes to, and Tiki Barber, who was raised by his mom. He and his brother raised by his mom, Rondé. So it really takes a look at this whole issue.
And it really is a huge problem, the problem of absentee fathers. And it's not an African-American community's problem.
It cuts across racial lines.
All racial lines. Why do you think the lack thereof of participation from the father has reached such a critical level in this country?
Well, you know, there's a lot of issues. I mean, the psychological, as you can see with Keith there, but there are also emotional, economic issues as well, and you know, trying to look at the way to stop this, because it really is an epidemic and a problem that is going to affect children for a long time to come.
How personal was this for you? I know your father was very much involved in your life.
He really was, and made a huge difference for me. And I know that makes a big difference in all of these kids' lives. So we want everybody to watch this. A Father's Promise premieres this Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on MSNBC.
Looks wonderful, Al. I'd definitely be watching that.